Hi guys, I'm Sonal. Today's video is about eggs. So we're going to compare different kinds of eggs, different varieties of eggs. So it's going to be from different kinds of chickens, and also the quality of the eggs are going to be different. And I'm going to talk about which ones I like the most and the price, and which one is the best for the price. So let me first sit and talk about what are the eggs that I'm going to compare. The first one is a regular egg. So when you know that these are the regular broiler chickens and they're brought up in the worst kind of conditions, and these are eggs that we all buy. It's not like we don't, but fact is fact that they are kept in confined places. They are fed corn and they have no place for movement and exercise. They have a very unnatural life and they're made to grow to larger sizes using antibiotics and a lot of growth hormones. So that's what those chickens are. And those eggs are the regular white eggs that we get in the market everywhere. And it's about 7 to 8 rupees per egg. Now the second one is a cage-free egg. So let me talk about what the word cage-free means. Cage-free means it can be any kind of chicken which is not kept in a cage, but it can be kept in a confined place. So it's not vertically in a cage. So it's not vertically confined, but it could be horizontally confined. I hope I'm not confusing you. But what it means is that it doesn't have a cover on top. It can be in a kind of open space, but they can be cramped up together. Now, the one that I buy, I think the egg is a pretty good quality. It's a brown egg, and looking at the yolk and the quality of the egg, I believe that it's not just any regular chicken fed regular bad food, but they are given slightly better quality food. And the one that I buy is about 15 rupees per egg. I'm going to put all the links in the description of whatever is possible, so you can check those out. And I really like those eggs. The third one is a country chicken egg. Country chicken is a different variety of chicken. It is a slimmer chicken. It doesn't put on as much weight. The meat is much tougher and it's supposed to be healthier than the regular chicken. Also, the eggs are smaller. The proportion of the egg yolk is much more as compared to the egg white when you compare with a regular egg. It's tastier. The egg is more umami tasting or more intense tasting. I really like those eggs. It's really tasty. Like, you can see that the flavor of the yolk is much more intense, which a lot of people may not like because a lot of Indians are vegetarians and they started eating eggs for the protein value of eggs. So they really value eggs which have less flavor. So there's also a few brands which sell eggs saying that the chicken is only fed vegetarian meal, and that I think affects the flavor in the way that it's not as strong, which is what vegetarians like. I would not ideally, but like I said, the country chicken has a strong flavor, more umami. It has more of the egg smell. That one will come from 12 to 15 rupees depending on the quality. When you talk about country chickens, you imagine that they are moving out in the open areas and they're eating insects and their natural feed. But it is possible that people do confine them, put them in cages and feed them bad feed. So the quality of the egg is also going to suffer. So the best thing is to look at the egg and try to decide, which is what I'm going to tell you how to do in the video. So let's move on to the next one. The next one is the Kadaknath egg. Now, Kadaknath is a black chicken. It's a different variety again. It's got black skin. The meat is also darker. It's more on the black side, the meat too. It is considered to be extremely healthy and nutritious, the eggs as well as chicken. I don't have further information about it. It's not available in my area naturally, and that's the reason I haven't grown up eating it or anything like that. So those chickens are mostly found in the central India, and now they're promoting a lot of businesses which are selling Kadaknath chicken eggs. The one which I bought, I was pretty disappointed with. Last but not the least is I bought a free range egg. Now this is some company called Ethical Company, and these were excellent. The packaging is great. They've got these beautiful haystacks at the bottom and the egg is rested on it. It's a brown egg. And what the word free range means is they are not just cage free, but they also get to move out in the yard and walk around, and you would hope that they would be eating their natural feed. When they walk around, they will eat whatever is available to them, and they do supplement their feed with the corn and other things, but they are as natural as possible. That egg is the most expensive. The Kadaknath and this egg will be the most expensive, which is 25 rupees per egg, which is, I think, super steep for India. When you think about a regular egg being 7 rupees and this is 25, so it's like more than 3 times as much, which seems very, very high. I'm hoping that in the future, with the demand increasing, these eggs will be more readily available and cheaper. So let's go ahead and look at these eggs. I'm going to show you the packaging, I'm going to show you the eggs, I'm going to break them, and also finally taste test. I am tasting them raw, the egg yolk, because that's where all the flavor is, and that's how you can decide which one is better. If you're squeamish at that point, you can definitely tune out. I hope you will enjoy this video. If you like these kind of videos, please let me know in the comments section, then I will try to make more of these. Also give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and break the eggs. These are all the eggs that I have, and I'm opening them, and I have the names on top. So these are country chicken eggs. So it's a specific variety of chickens which gives smaller eggs, which are found in India, and those are Kadaknath eggs. They might look smaller than the country chicken ones, but that's because they are on the back. The ones right in front are the regular eggs, the cheapest ones. The one that I opened now was the cage-free brown egg. Those are normal eggs, and the chickens are kept cage-free, and these are pasture-raised free range eggs. So these are the best variety and the most expensive, the Kadaknath, and these are the most expensive. Kadaknath is supposed to have a lot of medicinal and nutritious value. So let's break each of these eggs in a bowl, and I'm going to show you the color, the thickness of the eggshell, and also we're going to taste it, so we will for once know which one is the tastiest or the best egg. This is specific to the brand that I have bought, and that's the reason I'm showing you how exactly to find out which egg you like personally and which is the best quality. This is the regular one that I have opened. This is, I think, 7 rupees per egg or so, and it's those chickens which are confined to small places and fed antibiotics and everything like that. Now these are cage free. I'm kind of breaking them by the price or the quality. So these are the regular ones, brown eggs, but cage free, 15 rupees per egg. And this third one is a country chicken egg, which is slightly smaller. You can see, I hope you can see it's slightly smaller because the egg itself is smaller. Now if you have a good country chicken egg, the yolk is bigger in proportion to normal eggs. So the white to yolk proportion is different, but in this case I don't see that, so that's not a good thing. The one that I just opened was the Kadaknath chicken egg. The last one is the free range one, that the best quality, and I've also put the prices on the screen so you can take a look at those. Let's look at each egg at one time. So this one you can see has a lighter colored yolk. The shell is really thin, it crumbles easily. This is the cage free one, and the shell is thicker, it's a little more orange. And the third one is the country chicken egg. It's a little darker. The shell is also pretty thick. The Kadaknath one you can see is really light yellow, and the shell is really thin. And the last one, the free range one, you can see the color is the darkest, just like the country chicken, and it's a little larger. The shell is also thick. So I think that is the best quality simply because of the shell and the color. The Kadaknath is really light yellow and the shell is thin. So from what I know, that's not what signifies a good quality egg. For the price, I think that the egg or the chicken has been raised in a way that it's not given the best of the feed. So the breed of the chicken may be the best, but the final egg is not that great. So let's go ahead and taste it. To taste the egg raw, you want to make sure that it is absolutely fresh, and you know that if the egg holds well, so it's gelatinous, if you open it and it falls flat and is more watery, then it's not a fresh egg and you definitely cannot eat it raw, just the way we eat it when you're eating a sunny side up egg. So it's not as unsafe. If you guys feel squeamish, you can tune out right now. So I'm going to taste the regular egg. So it was better than what I expected. So let's go for the second one, the cage free one. It's pretty good. The taste is almost the same. The cage free one is slightly better, I would say. And the country chicken egg really tasted good. Like the yolk was really umami. This is just like the regular egg. It's almost tasteless, or I wouldn't say tasteless, but I think the regular egg actually tasted better. These are better quality regular eggs. Let's go for the best one. So these two actually do taste the same. The free range and the country chicken egg seem to be good quality. Let me taste it again. So I think I prefer the taste of the country chicken egg to all of these. but the free range one comes very close. So let me taste the first two again. So I buy the second one more often because it's a larger egg. So I do buy the country chicken and the cage free one. The price is good. So I use a combination of these, and that's the reason I want to taste it again. And I think it's a pretty good egg. And I have the ratings on the screen so you can see taste wise which ones I like more. So the best egg seems to be the country chicken egg, and I buy the combination of the country chicken as well as the free range because the country chicken egg has more flavor. And if you look at the free range one, that is also not bad. It is a bright yellow or a bright orange yolk, which signifies a good egg. And if you have the money, the free range egg is always going to be better because it's in its natural environment and in the natural ways. So I would buy that otherwise. But for me, for my price range, I think these two work better. I want to quickly show you what my favorite egg looks like once it's boiled. So once it's boiled, I put it in a cold bath, which helps with not only to cool down the eggs and not overcook, but also it helps in breaking the shells and separating the shells from the eggs. After that is done, I have de-shelled them, and what a beautiful color this egg is once it's boiled, and it's perfectly boiled. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video. You learned something new from this, and you can make better choice with your eggs. If you did, let me know in the comments, and like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. Bye.